Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Sorry for the delays multiple times. Uh, Shit ton of followers while I was gone. Let me just run through the names really quick. Akam, Messer, Hopeless Lachesis? Don't know. Ionius, Snobhead, Colaman, Rito Deer, Frankie Sensei, Duct Tape, and Denzeru. Thank you very much for the follows, each and every one of you. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, it's like channel's growing even when I'm not streaming. I should just not stream more, right? So, where are we at with Goblins? So things had been getting more hostile. Obviously, Plague Engineer, still a huge kick in the dick. Histies. I did one league off stream, and that was a weird one. I had lands, and then I had lands, so back-to-back lands, which is not what you normally face, and then dredge. I kind of got run over game 1 and game 3. They just had like a lot. Game 2 was I don't really remember game 2 actually. Storm, I got turn 1 game 1, and I won game 2, and then game 3 was pretty close, but they had an empty, and then they found they just naturally found the tendrils for exactly lethal the turn before I could cast my Sling Gang. So that was a little frustrating. Then we beat Dark Depths, Reanimator, Tin Fins, whatever, Ice Station Zebra. So, common line through a lot of this league, Caracas is really good right now. So, what I think I'm going to do is this. So we're going back up to 24 lands because this deck kind of needs it. And this is a kind of a greedy mana base because we've got essentially 9 colorless sources, but we still have 15 red sources, and Swamp isn't completely colorless. So it's not too bad. It's basically the traditional 4-waste 4-port mana base that mono red goblins ran for forever, but with an additional land that happens to be colorless. So Ancient Tomb has been really, really good. Turn 1 Chalice for 1, playing your turn 1 Vial on the draw around Daze, or turn 1 double Vial. I've done that a couple times. Turn 2 Cratermaker activation, turn 2 Matron, turn 3 Ringleader, all these kinds of things. So and then I do like that this Caracas isn't a completely dead card outside of those matchups. I do have 2 legends that I like to protect. This is not just a total defensive tool. Yeah. If we play more tunes, we can play more Sling Gangs. I guess, yeah. I'm not sure I want to. Oh, I guess so the other change, we're going kind of heavy on the removal here. We've got what is essentially 5 Terminates. We have 2 Jump Homes, 3 Experts. I think the Planeswalker clause on Expert is really, really important right now. But Jump Home helps you cycle through deck, keep you from flooding. The draw is really important, so I didn't want to go below 2. It's also just easier to cast sometimes. Squad in the main. So look at the sideboard here. We got Trashmaster in the sideboard. There just is not that many Stoneblade decks going on right now, so I felt comfortable moving him to the side. You board him in for a lot of Plague Engineer matchups anyway. So 2 Chalice, 2 Relic. Alright, so we got an extra sideboard slot now. So this means I could cut like a squad and put it in the board, and then I'd be at 60. Or I got some promo things, cool. I think I want an extra piece of Grave Hate, given where the format's at. I'm not sure what I want it to be though. I'm thinking a Tormod's Crypt. I could play an Oath of Ghouls for some grind, but I don't think I need it. You know, we've got 2 relics, we've got Blood Moon, Churgeon Blast. Like, these are generally good anti-control cards. Play Reanimate. That'd be cute. I don't think this mana base can support Reanimate. How many black sources do we have? 8? Nah. Nope, can't do that. I think I'm gonna do Tormods. I could put the Thorn back in as extra Storm Hate, but Thorn's felt pretty anemic lately. These Ren decks are really good at hitting land drops, so Thorn isn't very good at pinning them down. So that's kind of a weakness of the card at the moment. It's still good against Miracles, but Miracles isn't very well positioned anyway. Yeah, let's play a Tormod's Crypt. And it's also kind of nice that we'll have a piece of Grave Hate that is that gets around my own chalices on one. Oh, I guess the other option would be to play the Magmatic Sinkhole. Which might be better. Sinkhole's pretty good in a lot of matchups. You like Oath of Ghouls? Oath is sweet. I just don't know if it's necessary right now. The format's kind of fast, I feel like. Unless you're playing against 4-color control. But even then they have Abrupt Decay, so it's like not a slam dunk. I guess we do have extra. We have more removal than normal. That is a good point. I think I want that extra piece of fast Yard Hate that also like shrinks the Night the Reliquary or turns off a Life from the Loan kind of thing. Yeah, combo hate, yeah. Yeah, so the thing about this board that is bad is that I am like stone dead to Sneak and Show. I have like Red Blast is like my only good card. Sting Scourger's fine, Chalice is medium, Pithy Needle's fine. Like the rest of it's like I'll bring in my Trash Master to help hedge against Pyroclasm, but that's about it. The Caracas does help. Caracas does help in those matchups. I played against Neoform last night in Legacy. They just it was just straight up Neoform deck with like Shocklands in the practice room, and I was just like, okay. And like they go off on turn 1. And then they game 2 or game 3, I'm just like, Caracas go. And I think on turn and then I play Lackey, and then turn 2 they go for Neoform. Draw 7, response bounce your dude. And then they're just like, draw 7, whiff, die, you know. It's really sad. Alright, we'll try this build. So I got to change the name again because it's actually 2 ports now. is it not bold? Alright. So hopefully I don't like regret playing the format right now. I might. Alright, no one I know. Saint's got a violent to port. It's instant keep. Barely had to look at the rest of the hand, I'll be honest. Basic land is good. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Jack. D&T? Alright. That's a good draw. Wasteland. Rude. I did beat Tinfin's Depths. Chalice on 0. Lackey. You're late. I guess I'll play it anyway. I'm not jump homing anything this turn because of the mom. Yeah, it was like Chalice on 0, and then game 3 I just had the surgical for the what? Excuse me? What? Huh? What is happening? I don't understand. Is this not D&T? I've never seen a Maze of Ith in D&T. Okay. Green-white Depths. A weird Maverick draw. This is very odd. I should have jump homed first, but that's okay. I'm gonna get Swamp in case we draw a Crater Maker. This is why Gift of Runes kind of sucks. And they scoop. Hey. Achievement Crater Maker Slam. That would also work. There's a lot of lines that were good there. If it's green-white Depths, then I want to side very differently than if it's Maverick. Epiphany Needle's going to come in either way. Should I hedge for that? I guess Pyrokinesis would probably be good either way. Against any Giver Runes deck. Trashmaster. We saw Wasteland and Maze of Ith. That might be enough to... just as a hedge. And if it is Maverick, Blood Moon can sometimes not be terrible. Probably Shave Squad. See, I don't know if I want to bring in these relics or not. Or surgicals. It's kind of a interesting choice. I don't know if I want Fanatic or not. So it's just straight up green-white Depths without a... I guess I'd want Sting Scourger then. Without... I don't know how to decide for this. This is tricky. I've got 30 seconds. One last cut. Let's trim second ringleader. Just treat it like a combo matchup. But I don't know if it actually is. Put 29 creatures. Alright, we're just going to try this. Relic's not bad, he's neither Reliquary. Too late. This hand kind of sucks. This hand's not bad. I think I'm going to throw back the Chieftain. Even though it could be quite good if I want to go for like an early Krenko. Yeah, if I know he has Knights, I'd probably cut Lackeys for Relics. I could put back the Cavern. So I go Vial, Port, Pile Driver, but and then I need to draw a third land. But I really want all of these cards. I think I put back the Cavern. It's bad if my Vial gets destroyed, but... Crocus. Giver. Okay. How are the Gobbo boys treating us? Hey, we drew land. They're going alright. It's 3-2 last league. But I played against like no fair decks in the entire league, so there's that. Okay. Bog. Is this a Knight? Alright, there's Knight. Playing Force of Vigor. Alright, Pithing Needle would be a good draw. Jump Home Incinerator. It's gonna be a little bit slow, but yeah, Force would be super narrow. Alright, so let's tap the Caracas so he can't rotate it away. So this is not D&T. This is miscellaneous. Yeah, we got 3 Munitions Experts and a Sling Gang as Modern Horizons cards. Getting a fetch, interesting. Let's even another Knight, that would be kind of brutal. We'd just be kind of dead. Oh yeah, and Pashlik's in the main as well. Looks like that's just happening, yeah. This is kind of the... It's probably like their best draw, right? Turn 1 Giver, turn 2 Knight, turn 3 Knight. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? We gotta draw a Pithing Needle here, I think. Ooh, Crocus. Okay, that actually helps. So we're not, like, dead next turn. Wait, does this stop Caracas? It does, doesn't it? I know we don't have a black source, but what are we getting here? I guess it's notable he can't Knight twice. Krenko is awkward because of their Caracas, but if I get the Vials up, it doesn't really matter. No, because mom can't protect herself. So next turn I can just go I can Vial on the Pile Driver and then Jump Home, Giver, and then have the Caracas for the... I think it's Krenko here. It's my way to beat the 2 Knights. Because I'm not, this Jump Home is going for this Giver, because I'm not going to be able to Jump Home the Knights. Is this green? This better not be green sun for 3. Kill my Vial. Ugh. Come on. Yeah. Alright, we're pretty boned now. That's a pretty upsetting curve. Like, just never hit it, never miss a beat. Now they wasteland me. Again. I take 7. Alright. Yeah, go to my YouTube channel and check my most recent video. I've got a Modern Goblins list on there. Yeah, Myra's a good draw. We theoretically are. We need to draw Mongol Marshal. Okay, never mind. Oh. Frog was fine. I think we're just gonna be a little bit too slow. We go to 1, and we can't use our fetch. All right. Kind of close. All right, so now Relic, please. Pile Driver's gonna be bad. Squad might be good. Probably want another Ringleader. Click on the play. I want Lackeys. If our Vial stuck around, I think we'd probably win that game. Moon will be good. I guess Moon and Squad is kind of a awkward situation unless I'm fetching Swamp early. This is like Maverick, but harder to side for, and I already have a hard time deciding how to side against Maverick. Is Mons even good? Maybe not. That's a really good cut. Let's just save. He's got a bunch of 1/2s for 1, so Lackey's like not great. We do have Expert, like Lackey into Expert answers everything, so there's that. Ugh, alright. Punished by the mana. Alright, there's Lackey into Expert, but no second source. I think I'm bottoming the War Marshal. Double Wasteland's really good. I need the Relic. I want the Expert. How good is Trashmaster? Probably pretty good. He's playing a bunch of 1/2s, and I want 2/2s, and he's playing Mox Diamond. Green Sun for 1. Sylvan Safekeeper, huh? Ooh, alright. But I don't want to deploy the Needle yet. I have a Wasteland to protect me from the Depths combo, so I'm just going to play this Relic. And I'm not going to trade my Lackey. I could Wasteland here. Stop a Knight from coming down. Knight doesn't really matter though if I draw a red or black source. Okay. You're just making a 4/3, sure. Unfortunate. I'm still passing. Yeah, and I have Needle, right? Might have to cycle this Relic. Pyrokinesis would be a very good draw. Yeah, maybe you should have Wastelanded there. We'll see. Alright, let's cycle this Relic. Crater Maker is interesting. Oh, man. These 2 cards. Don't think I want to Wasteland here. Here's the combo. Oh boy. They have Crockrot as well. Okay. What if I should have brought in Chalice? Jesus Christ, deck. It's turn 5. Give me some mana. I'll play this Needle and see what they do. It's gotta be Thespian Stage, right? I could name the Givers, but they're gonna die anyway, just as 1/2s. It's close. It's close to Name Giver, because I guess then they can like start protecting each other, which is really annoying. If I don't name Thespian Stage though, they can copy my Wasteland with the stage, and then Wasteland my only red source. Okay. He's he's going to do that anyway. Yeah. We need to draw like a vial. Fuck you, deck. Fuck you. I could have killed a giver there. Yeah, I guess that's true. I need to top deck Pyrokinesis real bad. But then no, if I kill the giver, he just sacks to the Sylvan Safekeeper. We're kind of fucked. Being completely unable to deploy anything. Yeah, like this is ridiculous. I'm playing 24 lands and this is happening. I don't think we have outs at this point. I had to block there. That was dumb. Now I'm just dead. Unless I top deck specifically Pyrokinesis. Nope, no, this thing. Alright, we're dead. Whatever. Nine turns, 3 lands. Oh no, we won game 2. Deck list is not updated, sorry. I keep messing with things. So that was a really frustrating loss. If I could have cast my spells, I could have won. Not in Legacy. Shocktoster is terrible in Legacy. Alright, seems fine. It's pretty good. Force Will, Pitch Days. Alright, so it's Delver. Hey, yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully they don't have Spell Pierce. Well, that was good. I'm not going to play the Vial or the Prospector because it's going to come into play off Vial anyway, and I don't want to get dazed or Ren in 6th. Sure. They might be playing Stifle, in which case I should have fetched earlier. I don't think I do anything here. Because... yeah. I can take a Delver hit. I want to make sure that this expert comes into play off File. So they're going to Brainstorm. Given that this is my only removal spell, I kind of want to make sure it, you know, hits. Also, if they play like a Dreadhorde Arcanist, there's a Bolt. got it. I'd rather kill the Arcanist than Delver. Port is interesting. Let's see if they stifle me. No? Okay. I think we're gonna get Mountain here. And we're gonna cast a Mog War Marshal. What was the loss on Modern? I forget what my loss was to. Alright, I'm gonna port their fetch because we can. Oh, Mardu Pyro. We got destroyed by Mardu Pyromancer. Just absolutely destroyed. Infinite removal, discard, Plague Engineer. It was awful. I did play against it the other day. Again, an Icon of Ancestry is a really good sideboard card for that matchup. It helps a lot. Here's Ren 6. That's okay, actually. We've got a War Chief. We're going to pay Echo. So unless they have a second bolt, we get to kill the Ren here. Even then, we're putting it to 1. Alright, kill the Ren. That's pretty good. Alright, so this looks like Rug Delver. So the hand is a wasteland. We know that. Shuffles, cool. Hey, we win. Alright. Oh, we're drawing Pile Driver. They were like uber dead. Sweet. Alright. Chalice Relic. Blood Moon. Churgeon. Lackeys come out. We get a lot of extra 1-drops once we're on the play. Or on sideboarding. Hey Rito Deer, thanks for dropping in. So we're up against Rug Delver. Chief Prospector's like pretty good in this matchup, but he's really bad against Renzex, obviously. That's like the kind of the tension. All of our 1/1s are good, except that they're not. Could just do this. I don't like taking out Prospector against Daze decks on the draw, though. He's kind of your anti-Daze machine. Let's trim a Pile Driver, I think. He's also a way to play Blood Moon through a Daze, which is important. Let's try this. We still have more 1-drops than we started with, so. This hand's fine. Has some issues though. Doesn't really develop its mana very well. We have 2 basics, but kind of need to draw a Vial or just a whole lot of lands. We kind of all have all the tools we need though. A Mongrel Marshal would help. Opponent mulligans to 5. All right. Turn 1 Delver. Okay. If they don't flip the Delver, that would be appreciated. Cavern's a great draw for making sure that this expert happens. So we'll play our Relic. Okay with it if they daze it. No flip, please. Oh, they're gonna Brainstorm. All right. That makes things a little tougher, unless they just like brick on cards to flip with, which would be very impressive. Flip on Bolt. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, it's pretty good Multi 5. Crater Maker's great draw. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play a Fetch and Pass. So they don't want whatever they have on top. And keep their yard empty of lands. Okay. Running 6. So we know their hand is Bolt. So there isn't really a point in flashing an Expert to deal like 1 to this and then attack it down to 2. Doesn't really help. More lands is good. Alright. We're gonna get another mountain. Play Cavern on Goblin. Then play our Crater Maker. I think Upkeep we're gonna kill the Delver. If they have Stifle, that sucks. Tarmogoyf, okay. Ooh. That's interesting. Double Expert is interesting. So we know their hand is Bolt something. Flash in Expert, or just cast Expert now, target the Goyf, crack Relic after damage. But if they Bolt the Expert, then I'm sad. So I'll be 1 mana off. So I think I just pass here. I can make the Goyf small. I can make it hit for 1, you know, just to exile my creature. Choose me. So Goblin Crater Maker. Let's see if they do something silly like Bolt me. Ren down tick on me. Okay. That sends a message. Okay, so they didn't bolt it. So we'll crack the relic. Goif dies. Oh, they have Stifle. Tilt. All right, but we know the last card is Bolt, so we can go War Chief. Nope, not like that. Yeah, War Chief, Expert. Kill the Goif. 3, 6. So I'm dead to another Bolt. But if they don't, if they point the Bolt at my War Chief, if they point the Bolt at my face, then I go to 3. But then the War Chief's still alive. Yeah. So 4, I go to 5. They're gonna bolt the War Chief, yeah, okay. Three Tarmogoyfs, huh? Okay. We're gonna live dangerously. Go to 1. Okay. So we make 4 tokens. Let's do this right now. Kiss the Joe Stifle. Okay. I guess they can't use green at instant speed, so I kind of want to hit their red source. And then okay. So we get to kill 1 Goif here. Oh, that's such a good draw. Oh fuck, that's such a good draw. Jeez, okay. Chalice. We have to keep him off Ren at like all points. Because we're at 1. Unless we draw Sling Gang. If we draw Sling Gang, then we were golden. Yeah, they're kind of tanking with one card in hand. All right, you fetch. What are you doing? Brainstorm. Guess that makes sense. There's no way for them to force a will, though, so... Okay, so we're gonna activate Cranko, attack for 1, and then double port. Yeah, if it's a daze, it matters, yeah. Okay, Sling Gang? Oh my god, I'm so good at Magic. I'm so good at Magic, guys. Corner turned. They usually just play... It's usually 3 Volks, 3... Whew. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man! Oh man! Feels good. Yeah, so we got pretty unlucky in round 1, and then game 3 they mulled to 5, or game 2 they mulled to 5 and played 3 Tarmogoyfs and a Wrenn. Wasn't good enough. So what happened there? We almost got Delvered, I guess. So we kind of baited the bolt with the War Chief, which is what I was hoping would happen. God, Cranko's so good. Cranko's so good. So Cranko's so good because, you know, when... Even in matchups where he's, like, vulnerable, if they don't kill him, the game goes out of control. Like, Cranko just completely dominated them. Alright, on the draw. Ooh. I want to mulligan this, but I'm a coward. All right, we're gonna be brave today. I don't know if this is like a pretty tough hand on the draw. Okay, well that answers my question, I guess. Land. All right, that helps. Looks like 4-color Loam. I could reasonably play Lackey there, actually. All right, Mog Fanatic. Expert, jump home. Second Vial's fine. Second Vial is pretty important against Loam. Let's see what you got. Hit, land. We can actually kill a 3/3 Knight if we draw a land for the Matron, which is pretty sick. If you attack, I will so block. Alright. No Knight is very good news. Land, please. Nice. Nice. So I'm assuming they have an Abrupt Decay, but I need to kill this thing anyway. Let's get Expert. There's an idea to get Fanatic there, because I want the Experts later for more damage potential. But, and also, like, if I put a Ringleader in, I might want the, it's fine. But this way I get an extra body on board, which means experting further things is easier. Sorry, my phone's freaking out. Just want it to stay plugged in, and it keeps unplugging. Alright, just the way it is. Oh fuck, Blast Zone? That's so bad for me. No, unacceptable. That's so rude, opponent. Till. Don't pop the Blast Zone. Don't do it. God damn it. Alright. They can't cast Night, they don't have white mana. What am I getting here? I almost want to get a Lackey. I think I want to get a Lackey, because if they like Wasteland me, I want to be able to do stuff, and my hand is still gas because I have another Matron and a Ringleader and a Gem Palm. Let's get a Lackey. If they want to hold up removal for a turn, that's fine with me. Alright. So they can Green Sun for Night, but it'll be a 4/4, and we can kill a 4/4. There's Bob, sure. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I actually want to kill this Bob. Because if they hit a Night, then I'm kind of screwed if I can't kill it. I guess I should, because I can hit a land drop for the turn. Alright. Let's see if they have another Decay or Punching Fire. Oh, man. Diamond. Okay, that card doesn't matter. Just gonna decay a creature. You playing a Loam? Yep, decay an Expert. You got it. Let's discard Crater Maker. Alright, so they're on nothing. If we draw a land, we can Ringleader. If we don't, we can Matron for 2, 3, something. Cool. Alright, so we Ringleader, kill Liliana. Hit 3, excellent. One of them's a War Chief, which is awesome. Yeah, we'll kill Liliana. There's like an argument that I could ignore it, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, there's night. But now we're kind of out of the woods. If we draw an expert, we can kill the knight, which is pretty sick. They can get Grove if this knight untaps, which is annoying. We don't have a Sting Scourge in the main. It's not a thing I'm interested in, really. Land? Land. Land. Ancient Tomb. That'd be sick. Come on, opponent. Let me take my draw. Ooh, we got there. Swiggity, swoogity. Alright, so we matron for expert, deal 5, kill your knight. Kapow. Cool. Very, very good. Alright, so these cards come in. These cards come in. I think I want Tormod's Crypt as well. Alright, so on the draw, shave a couple lackeys, shave a pile driver, cut squad. I think I kind of incidentally end up shaving a ringleader in this matchup just because you get pinned on mana so easily, and that's kind of what it's about. Shift the other pile driver. It's actually pretty good in this matchup, but I don't really have other cuts. It's my worst card, I think. This is pretty good against all the Wraths they play, Golgari Charms and such. Ren 6, Plague Engineer. Maybe we're just at a situation where Lackey's just really bad on the draw against Loam. Even though he can, like, sometimes trade with a Dark Confidant if they have a slower draw. I think this is fine. So, we beat the Blast Zone there, which is cool. No, kill 2 vials. Ugh, this hand. So the problem with this hand is that we're playing a Crater Maker on, was they're going to their turn 3, they probably just have a Knight by then. This hand's too slow. Ugh. This hand's worse. Man. I think this is what it's gotta be, which sucks. Okay, no Mox Diamond start. Oh, into top deck Nether Vial. That's like huge. Alright, now we're actually in this game. We are actually in this game on our Multi-5, which is pretty great. So I play a Bob, and we draw a 1-drop. There's Grove. If I draw a Wasteland, I'm probably like snap Wastelanding them. Green. Oh, Loam. That's not scary at all. Sweet. Alright, I said I would snap Wasteland them, but that was before they cast Life from the Loam. They got Backburden Catacombs, yeah, so I can't hit them off a color. Vial is the best Goblin, you're not wrong. I think we just cavern out this Marshal. How sick would Relic be there? Think about that. Let's see if they dredge. 2 lands. So they play Knights a 5/5. That's pretty rough. We're just exactly 1 short of killing a 5/5. Man. Just exactly the thing I can't deal with, huh? Are we running Weirding? No. The Andy's Hovels are like stupid expensive now. Also, I could not cast Weirding were it in my deck. I think I'm probably supposed to Matron for Expert and then try to Expert plus jump on the Knight next turn. Because if they cast Loam, then it's like pretty small. Yeah. I guess I could Matron for Matron here. That's bad fake Abrupt Decay. Sting Scourger doesn't really accomplish anything. I think I Matron for Matron. No, they can blast. They can Knight up a Blast Zone. All right, we'll get Expert. And we'll attack and see if they are stupid and block. Damn, they saw the line. Alright, so we need to draw something good. Because we're going to have to like kind of 2-for-1 ourselves. The Jump Home replaces itself. There's Wasteland, yikes. So Knight can just become enormous, huh? Okay. I didn't feel like playing Magic anyway. God, why did they print this card? It is so fucking obnoxious. So did not need to exist, WotC. Like, what are you doing? What do you accomplish by putting this card in the format? Just want to kill all the tribal decks? Is that what's going on? Can we win 1 round? Theoretically, with like Crater Maker into Relic to shrink the Knight, Ether Yard, stuff like that. Not attacking with the 7/7. Okay. We're gonna cycle this Jump Home. More Knights. Cool, 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 cool. Very cool. Draw Chieftain. Caracas. Not good enough. Man, close. Man, I hate that card so much. It's like bane of my existence. Alright. Prospector's coming out on the play. You need it less. Alright. Basic Swamp being awkward as usual, but with Vile, Lackey, Relic, Double Wasteland. Yeah, they gave Death Touch, because why not? Because it needed to be more pushed. Mulligan. Because a card that I need to deal with is Plague Engineer, or like a Engineered Plague that people can play on turn 2. Mox, Plague Engineer. Yeah. Yeah, Death Touch is why it should be a 1/1 without abilities. If they wanted that card to exist. Sure. Relic pretty decent here. Okay. I'm gonna wasteland them. Play Relic. Should have done that in the other order. They wanted to keep the Cabal Pit, alright. This format is noxious. Kind of weird that they didn't attack. Expert. I guess I get to eat the Goyf with my... Yeah, this is fine. I was hoping for a real card, but that's fine too. Just don't play a knight. Don't play a knight, you motherfucker. Maybe you should have wastelanded them there. Nah. Probably have Golgari Charm or some shit. Expert, please. I do have to pay Echo here though, so we're not experting this turn because we're going to take this out to 3 because let's just draw like a chieftain. Alright, Jump Pump's not the worst. Alright, let's see if we are insanely lucky and get to kill around here. P-Fire? Sure. Do I wasteland them here? They have a Wasteland in hand. I can keep them off Green Sun for night. But if they plus and go Green Sun for night, I can jump on the night, right? Yeah. I'd rather save the Wasteland for a more valuable mana source. So they cycle the Barrymore. So the hand is Wasteland Barrymore, right? Oh no, they don't have the Wasteland anymore. Man, this is close. Do I Wasteland here? I don't know either of their cards. To play a Knight, I'm actually screwed. Well, I can kill the Wren. No, I can't. Well, I could if I filed in the jump home. I don't think I do. It's really close. I could get punished. I'm curious what people say about that, because that's like a really close decision. I really want them to play Dark Confidant. Okay. Play a bop, play a bop, play a bop. Or a Loam. Play Loam, please. No, come on! That's the worst of all worlds, because now they get Grove, and they drew a second fucking Mox. Alright, well, we have to kill Wren. So it wouldn't have mattered, because they had a redundant Mox. Let's leave it at 3. Ooh. Is there anything to be done with this? Yeah, good thing I didn't waste. I could just like Matron for Ringleader. I kind of need to get up on cards. My mana's like reasonably stable. Three, 4, 5. I'm one short of Expert. Yeah, I could get Krenko, but I don't think that's gonna do the job. I could Sting Scourger the Knight. That doesn't sound good either. I could go for Trash Master. Just clock him. I don't love that. Let's go for Ringleader. We gotta believe in the power of Ringleader. Big money. Big money. Fuck you, deck. I'm so mad. Yeah, picked a great time, Slonox. God, that's so tilting. I'll put the blood moon on the bottom. This is my attack, right? 2 and 2. I guess I could attack them. This. No, this is wrong. Right, these guys all at Ren, this at their face. I think it's the other way around. Ugh, I hate this. So these there, and this at their face. There. Okay, well. If we lose because Ringleader whiffed, that's life, I guess. They make a bad block, cool. Lucky me. But now they have Punishing Fire, so. God damn it. I just needed to draw a thing. You motherfucker, if you drew another knight. Oh, you drew Scoos? Come on. I'm so pissed. It's horse shit. Whiff with Ringleader draw land is like maybe the worst feeling in all of Goblins. We can draw a relic still. Plague Engineer, 100%. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They can activate their knight? What the fuck? Cool, more lands. I have no words. Magic kind of hates me today. Can we just ban Plague Engineer, please? Can we just go back in time and ban like all of Modern Horizons actually, except this card? That's like actually incredible. Slonox, you constantly brag about how you beat Moon nonstop, so don't give me that. Yeah, sure, let's double Vial. I would like to see Moon in this league. That would be appreciated. Some sort of Grixis control, 4-color control thing. I'm really sick of losing to Knight of the Reliquary. Real sick of it. Great, Storm, cool. We're having fun. What's the plan here? Cabal Ritual. Crack. Dark Petition. Maybe they'll think I'm Death and Taxes. Cool, we died to our Ancient Tomb. Let's see if they think they have Spell Mastery. Damn, saw the line. So actually one short. If we don't Ancient Tomb there, just tilting. Weirding sucks. Stop trying to make weirding work. I don't understand why you want to play that card. Like, you get to kill Knight with it every once in a while, and your mana base is atrocious to cast it. At least mine is. I could never fit weirding into this mana base. I had like 8 black sources. Yeah, 8. That's not happening. Cyrus keeps telling me to board a Needle, so I'm gonna do it. Just name Polluted Delta. Yeah, I mean, he said just straight up name Polluted Delta. It'll get them some amount of the time, and this is a matchup where you gotta get them, right? No, I don't think he's fucking with me. He's trying to. He was telling basically all the I can cut a land. Cut swamp. Like all the D&T pilots and stuff. He does it when he plays against Nat. On D&T. 10 black sources is fine. I still don't like weirding as a card, though. I still think it's pretty bad. It doesn't answer depths very well. It's not, you know, if your opponent has any other thing, you know, they can activate Knight, get a Dried Arbor, and get you. This hand sucks. This hand's not bad. I think I'm gonna go Badland. I have to put back a card. Sorcery speed edicts are bad. I don't know what to tell you guys. I think it's the Sling Gang. But I didn't cast it in turn 3 if I draw a land. It's pretty good. I kind of want to go red, like Badlands Go, blast the cantrip. And then next turn, maybe I have to throw back the Relic. I have a Surgical as Grave Hate. I think that makes sense. Opponent goes to 6 as well. Cool. Just top tick a Chalice. See? Needle, Blue Delta. Awkward. I think I actually play Prospector here over Pile Driver. Because then I can Ritual out Sling Gang next turn. Okay. Alright, lands pretty good. Guess we'll attack first. Turn 3 Sling Gang is pretty strong. So now they're at an effective 13 for, or 14 for Ad Nauseam. And after this turn, Ad Nauseam will essentially be turned off. Okay. Okay. Two, four, six, eight. Alright, so Pile Driver's lethal next turn, so there's no reason to tap the Ancient Tomb again. I think blasting that cantrip really slowed him down. They're flooding out pretty bad. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, drain. Okay. You'll hardcast Massacre. At least we're at 22 now, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, downside of pretending to be D&T, right? Ooh. Is this an empty? Tutor. It's probably empty. Unless they don't have it. They might not have it empty. What? Just pop this relic. I kind of want a Surgical Tutors, actually. They can Massacre me again, which is kind of annoying. I could do both. I could Surgical then pop Relic, which is like a little weird. Pop Relic. Scoop. Okay, weird. I was fairly certain I was dead there, but okay. Alright, let's try to get lucky again. Oh, Crocus is worse than Swamp. Hey, the one? Wow, you've watched all my content? That's a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So, blasting that ponder was pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure they did nothing because the ponder, you're kind of banking on that ponder to let their hand do anything. Opponent's re-sideboarding. So the reason I leave in an expert is to probably Orc Squad on turn 3, just FYI. So we're looking for a turn 2 squad or a Chalice hand. It says none of those things. This hand has like stuff. Can't really mulligan too much. Throw back the expert. Surgical, I'm really kind of keeping on the back of Surgical Wasteland, but Pithy Needle might do something. Preordain. Hey, I'm glad I'm inspiring you to like the fair things in Magic. Port's a pretty good draw. Men denial mode engaged. So they bottomed on the Preordain, so this might be working. Brainstorm, okay. Hopefully we brick a fetch. And we can port them. I guess we probably should play the Mogwai Marshal. Kind of depends on whether or not they hit a land drop. Damn. See if we can go off through the Surgical. Come on! It's kind of a shitty ad nose. How long I'm streaming? I'll probably do another league after this because this one's relatively quick. Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Look who I found.
Hey.
I was just hanging by the side of the road. We're gonna head into Clinton to meet up with Catherine, I think.
Alright, sounds good. So there's half tendrils, so taking them off. Maybe we should have surgical the Dark Ritual. Yeah. Well, I'm dead anyway, but it's Surgical Petal. Yeah, so they went off turn 2 multiple times, so that's not that usual for Ant. Rough league, huh? We're getting a lot of 1-2 losses, which leads me to believe other people like this loss was nonsense. We just could not cast a single fucking spell. Kind of wrecked Rug Delver. We got really unlucky against Loam, and then Storm, they had above average draws. Current Modern Goblins list? I do, actually. I think Modern's kind of a dumpster fire right now, so I'm not playing it. But there you go, Team Cameron. Yeah, what a league. So this will be the first league I haven't 3-2'd in a while, which is frustrating. Yeah, I'm playing 2 Frog Tossers in Modern. They kind of speed you up. They kind of suck in interactive matchups, but in the non-interactive stuff like Tron and GAC and all that. Turn 3 Ringleader is pretty good. Oh, Delver Master. All right, this seems pretty good. So last time I saw him, he was on Bug Delver. That doesn't look like a bug fetch land, though. Ooh, Cavern, please. Alright. We're going to fetch Swamp. An attempt. Bummer. Do I want to trade? I mean, Goblins is fine. Like, still at a 65-ish win percentage. That's pretty good. I don't think I want to trade. He might just have to replay his island, and then I can expert the Delver and get in with the Lackey, so. Wow, that's a fucking punish right there. All the things. Why'd I have these spell snare? Cavern? Port? Something? Come on. Yeah, Squad Chief had some Goblins content. That's true. Alright. Well, we've got a staring contest. I feel like brainstorms. Alright, we're gonna kill this Delver. That was pretty fortunate. There's like an argument that you're supposed to wait until after the brainstorm resolves to like mess up his brainstorm, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, that's not a card that stops me. Ooh, Pile Driver, hello. My Wasteland is Wasteland here. See, oh, is he going to stifle my Lackey trigger? Nope. Cool. He has a Spell Snare in hand. So we're going to play War Chief. Alright, cool. We win! So I'm guessing Blue-Red Delver based on that start. So I think I want these cards. Blue-Red Delver, I've been shaving the Lords. Because of Dreadhorde Arcanist, a Lackey, and Prospector. Again, don't love shaving Prospector against Daze decks on the draw. But I think the other cards are better. Just lower my curve a lot. Could also see an argument for Sting Scourger. We're playing against Xy, G-S-Y, on, I'm assuming, Blue-Red Delver. And we are up a game. Yikes. It seems really good if I draw a single land. Let's keep it. It's like the only one-lander I'd ever keep against a Delver deck. Ponder no Delver? Ponder no Delver? Ponder no Delver? Normally I would agree with you. Thorn's more synergistic, but a couple specific cards have made Chalice much better. Cool, no Delver. Specifically Dreadhorde Arcanist, but also the increase in decks that are trying to abuse LED. Land right there. Right there. Right there. Also, like the Cascade shenanigans that are going on right now. Chalice is just a lot more powerful in the current format, and Thorn lost a lot of oomph. Vial's a good draw. I think I played the Vial. It sucks if it gets dazed, but I'm not really playing around dazed this game. Also, if this eats a daze or a force, then the Chalice isn't. Force-based Brainstorm, okay. So Chalice stops Dreadhorde. Land. Yes. Alright, let's run out our 1-drops. So the control decks now will always hit their land drops. So Thorn got a lot worse against them once they started playing. Oh whoa, what the fuck? Well, I didn't expect that. So this is Blue-White Delver. This Chalice just got a lot worse. So basically, it's harder to pin people on mana now. That's basically my point. Okay. So Blue-White Delver. We have a Creator Maker for an equipment. We have an Expert if we draw a Black Source for Stoneforge. Alright, no land, but... Cool. Ooh, okay. I mean, tempo is tempo, I guess. Red Blast. I think I'm gonna play this War Marshal, and then I'll hold up Red Blast after that. I get punished if you play the True Name this turn, the second True Name. Okay, Ponder. No shuffle. There's Stoneforge. It's bad. So we need to draw an Expert, or like a Black Source for this Expert. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna take a hit from the Jitade True Name, but that's not the worst. Because we'll kill it the following turn. He'll kill he'll kill my Fanatic and my Lackey, but it's not the end of the world. War Marshal's the glue that holds the deck together. You know, he makes all your other cards good. We also are in a Tarmogoyf meta. A lot of control decks are playing 4 Tarmogoyfs. A lot of tempo decks are playing 4 Tarmogoyfs. Tarmogoyf has returned to Legacy, unfortunately for us. Though we're better against Tarmogoyf than we used to be. Interesting, he's not killing Fnatic. No reason to pop Crater Maker right now. He's not playing Stifle. Legacy's very different than 2013. Wow, fuck me. Alright, guess I lose. Stifle and blue-white Delver? That sounds atrocious. That's not real. That's not a real thing. We got. That's what Stifle does. It's kind of a stupid Magic card that people want to play, even though it's not great. I'm just like annoyed when people play Stifle. It's just like, really, this is the game we're playing. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Look down at chat, fucked up. Killed my Monk Fanatic, missed a damage. The game's kind of over, so I'm not really paying attention. What? Alright, dude, you got me. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Alright, things change, huh? Certainly didn't see the Cataclysm Delver deck come out. Oh my god. Do I even want Chalices? Not really. Yeah, seems fine. Cool. Stifle plus Cataclysm. What a combo. Sounds pretty bad against a Wasteland, a Delver, Stoneforge. That sounds better. I'll put back the Sling Gang. Don't need it yet. Painter, yeah, Painter's like a weird deck. I don't really know how it fits in the current meta. Let's see if we can ride this Caverned Out Lackey to victory. Okay. Okay. Shuffles. Nice. Gem Palm's a solid draw. I think we put in War Chief, Cast Matron. Question is, what am I getting? Could get like Cranko. Could get Pile Driver. I think I want to get Cranko because it's like value and clock. If I draw land, I can cast it. If I don't, Lackey can put it in. I have Jump Home for a blocker and Crater Maker for an equipment. Yeah. 8 Goblin Painter? I have not. That sounds kind of funny. Brainstorm, sure. So now he's in a position where he like needs to kill this, and needs to kill this. Okay, there's a white source. Pile Lackey, okay. Draw land. Ho ho. Taking damage, but whatever. Crunch. Earwig. I think we're just gonna try to run him over. If he plays True Name, he's like dead. He needs another plow. Even then we got 5, 6 damage coming at him, 7, 8. 9, 10. Put him to 2. Alright, digging for the plow. Did you find it? He did. Alright. I'm good at magic. Yeah, let's... matron up the old Pile Driver. Around a daze too. It's got a force, okay. Force, pitch, force. And he's at 3. Got a Supreme Verdict. War Chief is just much better for the deck. Like Chieftain creates a house of cards that just makes it so you struggle to... Alright, we win. Alright, we got the 2-3. Beat a good player at the end there, which is cool. War Chief makes your deck function better, and that's more important than beating Plague Engineer. And Chieftain is like a very temporary answer to Plague Engineer, in that it only it creates a situation where it's like, oh, my Chieftain's keeping my stuff around, but like if my Chieftain dies, then everything dies, and all the Plague Engineer decks play a ton of removal as well. So it's not like a great answer, you know, it's just kind of like a a thing to hold you on. So I got one chieftain here, but I just don't think it's a... Yeah, 2-mana matron to 1 CMC pile driver is pretty good. Like, War Chief has gotten worse, but there are certain games where he's really good. Like that. You know, that last game is a good example. Like, think about even way back in the day when, like, every sideboard had 4 engineered plagues in it. People weren't playing Lords. They weren't playing Goblin King, you know. They were still playing for Goblin War Chief. And they were still just relying on pile driver beats, basically. And we have more X2s than we used to. Like, all of these cards are X2s, and then post board we get these maybe if we want them. Why no Goblin King? Because, alright, imagine the situation. Your opponent has some Tarmogoyfs, and they have a bunch of blockers. So they have a bunch of blockers, and you're like, okay, I drew my Goblin King. I can now play my Goblin King and attack them for lethal. They bullet your Goblin King. They eat your board. I think it's just like a card that just screams like, blow me out, please. I don't think it's very good. Like, I think in Modern, like, I think this is like a better solution to Plague than Chieftain is, because it's harder to get rid of. So this is basically Dranlu's Crusade for Modern, right? Is that how you say it? Dran... Or what is it? Darlu's? Something Crusade. It's like an old red... yeah. Dralnews. Yeah, so Icon of Ancestry is basically the equivalent of this, which is what used to be played to beat Engineered Plague. People still played like Crows and Grip and stuff. So I'd rather play Icon than like, I don't think this is a legacy playable card, but I don't know, it could be. Icon's easier to cast, that's also true. Alright, so what did we learn from the league today? So we lost against the 2 Knight decks, but our deck just kind of shit itself. We just couldn't cast any spells. And then same thing kind of happened. Ringleader completely whiffed when we would have been in a favorable position. Because if we had gone for Expert and we killed the Knight, then what happens? They top deck Scoos and then into Plague Engineer, so like that's not a winning position anyway. Yes, Thalia is like a way to beat it. Some more non-goblin creatures like Smuggler's Copter could be a tech piece against it. That obviously needs another creature around to work, so you need one of your X2s on board. I think I could play an Icon. It'd be kind of funny. Problem is, like, the grindy decks are either playing Kolaghan's Command or Disenchant, so Miracles, or the blue-black X control decks. So, or it gets like Abrupt Decay or whatever. But I guess we do have a lot of Abrupt Decay targets. This card could be good. I've been really impressed by it in Modern. It's been like shockingly good. We could not be in a church meta anymore. Haven't felt the need for him as much. Fewer Dread Hordes. I kind of want to try this card. Just for funsies. I think this build's okay. Kind of sucks that we, like, I keep cutting Thorn and then I keep running into Storm. Tarfire kills Engineer. It does indeed. Do you know what it doesn't do? Anything else. Like, we can't be so devoted to beating, like, a single card that we're going to play a substantially worse card in order to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this card has other text, and, like, Pump is generically good, and, you know, it can do things. Chieftain has, you know, like, Tarfire fucking sucks. Shock sucks. I don't want to play Shock in my Legacy deck anymore. I'm really resistant to that idea. Like I just play 4 Crater Bankers. Like, maybe, like, I really want to play War Marshals because they make Experts better, Skirk usable, Krenko better, Tarmogoyf matchups easier, Pashlik better, Trashmaster better. It makes, like, my whole deck better. But I could see an argument where I just want more naturally bigger creatures, so I, like, cut these 2 for a 4th Crater Maker and a 3rd Pile Driver. It's gonna make the control matchups worse, because the 2-for-1 potential of War Marshal is pretty important. Thank you. Yeah, I hate Tarfire 2 C's. I'm like, I can't really afford to cut Prospector when my mana is this shaky. He's kind of fulfilling an essential purpose. I guess I could go to 4 Crater Makers, show him 1. 1 War Marshal's a very weird number of War Marshals, though. Like, it does things, but you're not thinking about all the times you drew Tarfire and it was, like, the worst draw in your deck, you know, or, like, all the times that it created an awkward situation where you couldn't use your cards effectively. Like, I talk about why I hate Tarfire so much in my Mog Fanatic article. Yeah, right. You're not. I mean, I do Matron for War Marshal, like, not a non-zero amount of the time, so, like, that's not a ludicrous proposition. And it's just, like, Tarmogoyf is so popular, so I feel like I need 2 War Marshals. I mean, yeah, but, like, this is a lot of main deck removal for us. 11 removal spells? Like, that's a lot. Yeah, I've got him right here. Pashlik. Stronghold's not very good right now, no, because every deck recurs Wasteland because they're playing Wrenn and 6. Or neither Reliquary or whatever. And so Stronghold's niche kind of got pushed out, which is frustrating to me because I really like the card. Yeah, this guy. I got you. I got you on it. Where's Dakob? I just cut him. He hasn't been that important lately, because the meta is changing and it's like it's more combo, more plows because people are noticing that Dark Depths is like unbeatable. Less blue red Delver, less Delver in general. Jeez, no, that's awesome. My Modern Horizons pre-release was awful. What's the cut if I want a 4th Crater Maker? I don't see anything other than this War Marshal. Third munitions or gem. Yeah, like that's like the other thing would be like the third expert or the second jump home. Which is like something, I guess. I don't know. I've seen a lot of combo lately. Like my last Storm, a Depths, Storm, Dredge. He's good against lands. Bomberman, Miracles. I've hit the matchups for him pretty consistently. Also, it's a 5/3. 5/3 is pretty good. Trades with Plague Engineer because it hits them for 4 and they kind of have to block it. I don't know. This is kind of tough. Could just do this because like expert is like kind of a Mog War Marshal substitute in a lot of ways. Where am I at? Is this 0 War Marshals right here? Yeah, that's right there. Chieftain isn't great. I mean, Chieftain just kind of smacks. Chieftain. I think of Chieftain as like a 2-card combo with Cranko, to be honest, or Sling Gang. Like Chieftain to one of these is like really, really good. Oh, this thing. We're just talking about Marcelo. Basically, I wanted. So I'm playing this in Modern, and it's been really good as a way to beat Plague Engineer, and just like a really good card in general. I don't think I want more removal. I want more proactive elements. This is plenty of removal. I got like so much removal, dude. Yeah, so this thing is basically a way to answer Plague Engineer preemptively, like proactively. You can play it out, you know, and neuter the card beforehand. And I don't know if I'll get to actually activate the ability in Legacy. Might be a little too slow, but it can kind of take over a game. It's easy to cast. It's like unboltable pump is basically the idea. Similar to Drown Use Crusade. If you played that card back in the day, Marcelo. Yeah. I think I could give this a shot. I really don't like cutting Mog War Marshals in a Tarmogoyf meta. Like, it really feels bad. Oh yeah, so Marcelo, we 2-3'd the first league. Our deck kind of shit itself at the beginning. We whiffed on Ringleader against 4-color Loam and lost us the game, and then we never hit mana sources against. It was 3 lands in 9 turns, and 2 of them were Wasteland, and then our 1 bad lands got Wastelanded. I don't think second Sling Gang is necessary. Card's good though. Sterling Grove, neat. Alright, well we still got a shit ton of play points, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna start up into second league. Well, Mog War Marshal is like pretty good against Arcanus actually, and it's fine against Ren, to be honest, because it lets you kill Ren most cleanly. Like if they play turn 2 Ren and they down tick on your token, and then you can expert it, or you know War Chief it. Like it's not efficient for them to answer Mog War Marshal with a Ren at 6. Like that's a pretty good trade for us. If you want to kill Dreadhorde Arcanist, you know you want to go Mog War Marshal, expert it. You know that's you need fast bodies on board. I might even trim second Jump Home for the second War Marshal, to be honest. With 4 Crater Makers. How's that? That makes more sense to me. I hate going down to 1 Jump Home because it makes your deck function better. I don't know. I'm gonna take a break real quick. I will be right back. Alright. I don't know if I want this 4th Crater Maker over the 3rd Pile Driver. That's like the other thing. There's not that many Stone Forges, and I need to be able to kill people. This is still a fine amount of turn 2 removal. This isn't, well, this is occasionally turn 2 removal. Alright, so I've got an appointment at 4, so we're gonna run this and see what happens. It's kind of a weird build. I feel like all my builds are weird lately. But I do like how many 2-drops we have. That's kind of nice. 12 2-drops is a good thing. Yeah. Let's try this. I was gonna play the first round probably, but unless it's super fast. So 2-3 into, let's hopefully win this last one. Have to update the deck again. Keep changing the version. Cartesian. Yeah. I don't know what Cartesian's playing. Hopefully this Lackey Wasteland hand is good. Delta. Okay. Answer? Bolt. Alright. I'm gonna wasteland him. Could be Grixis Delver or something. Oh. Booty Swandy, thank you for the follow. Ooh, hello. Let's play around Daze, Cavern. It sucks if the Cavern gets wastelanded, but... So here, like, I'm glad that it's a War Marshal, not a removal spell, because I need proactive things. I don't want to just sit on my hands. That's fine. Ren just dies immediately. So here, War Marshal being good with this chieftain. Cool. Kind of want to get a bad. Oh no, I can just play the Wasteland. Have 2 red sources in play. So that's there. Nope, nope, nope. Kill, run. Bam, bam, bam. Yep. Alright, that was a pretty solid turn. There's a Wasteland. Tarmogoyf? Sure, that's a big old Tarmogoyf. I've been playing around days like all game, so I don't really want to run this matron into it. I think I'm gonna fetch Swamp here. And I don't believe it. No, they don't. They have a land in hand, so there's no point wastelanding them. Also, my hand is kind of rough. Brainstorm, okay. No, I know they have a green source in hand, because with the Ren and 6 they bought back a fetch. So there's not really, it doesn't really accomplish anything. Yeah, Tarmogoyf meta, right? Second Goyf. Nibble Mongoose. Alright, so there's Red Delver. There he is, the goose. File's a good draw. Played around Spell Pierce. Cool, Vial Resolve. That's excellent. Just pass. Could like try to wasteland the red there, but probably just get stifled. So one line, the other double. Yeah, no, I've heard that was done like back in the day. Sounds a little sketchy to me. 5/6 Goyf, geez. Modern Magician, I do not know what a good resource for you would be. I'm sorry. Goose is popular now. My opponent can probably attack. I think I'll block with the token. That's not bad. 4, 5. I could go to Wasteland, the red source now. Regret blocking. Alright, well. We kind of have to rely on this file getting up there. They're going to bolt my chieftain. That would suck. Alright. Let's do this. If it baits a stifle, that's okay. Alright. Flash and expert, deal 4, block. Kind of regret that wasteland. On the other hand, if I get dazed, it's pretty bad. I can do it through the daze off the vial next turn plus a Crater Maker. Do I just take 10 here? Maybe, yeah. Creatures or lands that are cheaper than that, please. Alright. That's bad for me. This is getting pretty dicey. So I think I played the combat steps pretty poorly here. I shouldn't have blocked the one turn, and then it would have made blocking last turn profitable, or like more possible. And the wasteland was bad, but it's hard to tell because I didn't know they had the second Volk. It is the last Volk in their decks. If I wasteland this Volcanic, they can't cast red spells. It's actually pretty relevant. Alright, there's the Stifle. Alright, so we kind of have to block like this to not die. A bolt. It sucks that these boys are 5/6s. It's so big. Do I just have to make matron for our War Marshal? I might. King, I would not. What? Are you kidding? What are you talking about? King would be awful here. I'm not even close to attacking my opponent. The fact that waiting on this screams they have a Stifle, but whatevs. We got these 2 ringleaders, so we just have to live. No, interesting, okay. Yeah, just have to live, so we're gonna have more Marshal. Could get experts for I think War Marshal's better. They have specifically Spell Snare. Okay. I think I'd probably die if I got Sling. The reason why I'm attacking with Crater Maker is that if they bolt my Chieftain, then I lose my Crater Maker to the Mongoose. Close game. A Wasteland would really, really help, because then I could take him off red mana for the rest of the game. But if they draw a Wren, then it's tougher. Yeah, so if this was a War Chief, our life would be a lot easier. Chieftain's a lot worse than War Chief in Rug Delver matchups because your mana matters a lot more than your body, like the power. I guess that's true. So we're gonna take Ringleader, take Cloud of 4, File and Ringleader, see what we get. If we get like if we draw like a cavern, we can hit Krenko or something. That'd be the best. There's Ren. All right. So that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Get back Foothills. That's interesting because they can't fetch red with this unless they're playing a Taiga. Also interesting. Okay. I think I'm paying Echo here. There's 2 Tower Buffs on board. Wasteland. Prospector. Okay, that's not bad. Operation Go Wide. Is a go. Wide. Hey, there he is. The boy. Alright. This almost assuredly eats a daze. I believe I'm okay with that. Yep. Alright. I think I just ignore Run. The only thing that's gonna kill me here is like down tick double bolt, you know. Pretty fortunate they've only seen 1 lightning bolt in the top half of their deck. Unless they're just sandbagging it. I'm on 33 gods? I believe I am. Actually, they can't do that because they would have to uptick, grab their Volk, cast Bolt, so I go to 1. Yeah, 33 goblins in the deck. Yes. So the nice thing about Chieftain here is that they have to bolt him rather than Krenko, because Krenko will be unboltable. It'll be a 4/4. Don't really want to call it the bluff. I could like triple block it, but that's like super greed. Has he used the run this turn? No. Sling Gang would like end this game, just almost on the spot. There's the bolt. Alright. Wasteland, 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 wasteland. I got back to Velk. Alright. Double driver. Seems good. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So if we get to activate Krenko, we'll get 9 tokens. So then we can just kind of swing wildly. So Stifle kind of messes with me. He's seen 1 Stifle. This Pile Driver is going to be real big, though. Ping a Matron. Okay. So he's trying to shrink the board. Playing a land means hardcast Force of Will, I think. Alright, well, I think this is my only option. Alright, gets on tap. Oh, that was such a good draw. Alright, let's found this ringleader. Another ringleader, deal. Expert to kill a Tarmogoyf. Force, pitch days, okay. Stifle? Nope. Deck list is not current, sorry, I keep messing with things. Swing face. Yeah. We can ignore the Wren. I don't think the Wren matters. None of my lands are wastelandable. It's not getting back anything important. They're on 1 card. I've got 2 13/2 Pile Drivers. Good, good, good. We're on 3 experts. 1 jump hum. Alright, opponent. Good luck. God, Krenko's so good. Respect the attack. Their lightning bolt came a little too late. Vile carry, huh? You're slinging. Okay. All right. That was pretty good. Alright, so lackeys come out against the Wren deck on the draw. Squad comes out. I think he only had 2 bolts in his deck. Or 1 bolt left in his deck. That was the 3rd bolt on the Krenko, I think. Seems fine. I kind of like Reb in this matchup, but I think my other cards are better. That was a close game. That was a real close game. This hand. This hand has a port, which is good, 2 basics, which is good, but nothing till turn 2 on draw. We're real vulnerable to a Delver. I think this is mulligan, though it's like weirdly kind of close. It's like a relatively stable hand, but I think this is a losing hand. Okay, this hand's fine. He mulligan to 6. I want to keep my ringleader to have something to put in with the lackey. I want my war marshal. I want kind of all these cards. I guess I could throw back the prospector. It's kind of a good mana battery though. I want all these cards. What do I toss back here? It could be ringleader and I just hope to draw gas later. Toss Badlands? Hell no. I think it's between these two. I think I'm tossing the ringleader and feeling bad about it, but I think I'm much more likely to draw gas. I just need to get out of the early stages of the game alive. Alright, so I can play around Stifle. And play the Badlands. Alright. There's a lot of ways this can go wrong. Bolt plus Wasteland kind of screws me. No Ren. Don't do it. Okay, that's not Ren colors. Good beats. Hey, Chalice. Yeah, we're gonna guess that. Oh, it resolved. And we drew a cavern. God, we're so good. We're so good. He didn't have a daze for the Chalice, so I'm assuming no daze here. Yep. A lot of lands over there, huh? Pain Echo, yes? Kind of like Pain Echo here. It's effectively 1 mana because of the Prospector, so... That's like a fun thing to keep in mind. Like, whenever you have a Prospector and a War Marshal Echo to pay, you know, it's kind of free in a way. It's 1 mana instead of 2. Because this generates a mana. So he's got like a Rough Tumble here. That'd be the worst card for me. I keep 1 token around. Wow, that's a lot of lands for Rug Delver. Jeez. Second Chalice, you say? I think I played Chalice on 2. Stops Ancient Grudge into Braid and Tarmogoyf. Like, what's he even supposed to do? I have my own 2 drops, but I got this Cavern. We've got lethal next turn. Alright. I think they drew atrociously, so lucky me. So game 1, super close. Put Krenko, carry. Game 2, Chalice, plus they flooded. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna stop there. High note, beating quite a strong player. So we're 3-3 on the day. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm bummed about some of those losses. This Depths Maverick deck, we definitely could have beaten. Definitely could have beaten. And then Loam just needed to draw a little bit better. That's Magic, I guess. They just drew insanely well. Just Knight into Scoos into Engineer right off the top. Alright. I gotta eat something before my appointment, so let's see who else is streaming Legacy. Oh, Bahra. Other than Legacy Unchained. Let's send you over to Mark. He's got a great stream. Hope you all enjoyed the content. Not sure when I'll be back. I'm hoping to stream more, maybe this weekend, maybe on Sunday. So check the YouTube VOD. Give me a follow and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. Thank you all for watching. I had a good time. No, some of the matches were a little painful. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and if you want to support the channel, subscribe to me here on Twitch. You get 2 emotes, or 1, and then if you do a tier 2 sub, you get 2. So, now time for some Legacy Unchained. Thank you all, and see you next time.